From what we started as high-level assemblies to now designing products, I think that's a huge spectrum that we have covered over the last 30 years.
As we heard from the former CEO of GE Healthcare in South Asia, India's innovation extends well beyond its borders, forming a crucial part of the global supply chain. But because of India's evolving supply ecosystem, it is also well on its way to becoming a global hub for manufacturing. There are 3 production plants in the country, and where I'm at today was the second to be built in 1997. The person responsible for the output from these 3 plants is a man called Mahesh Kapri, who's the head of the supply chain for the region. Mahesh, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Mahesh, you've been in this business for 25 years now. Why India? Why did they choose India?
Obviously, the abundant potential, the talent that we have, and the criticality to the supply chain that this country can help was the primary reasons.
What was the ecosystem for supply like back 30 years ago, and how has it evolved to today?
One thing that really stands out is for a good global manufacturing, we need strong supplier base. So we have got some homegrown suppliers, and that's been a very big critical aspect of what we do from this country.
Now, when it comes to the manufacturing hubs in India being critical to the rest of the world, what are the key components that you're making and supplying?
We supply tubes, tanks, generators. We are also the center of excellence for the material COE, which is the components for the probe manufacturing. We also do some very special gradients and high voltage amplifiers for the MR subsystems.
And I'm assuming one of the key aspects of any success to any manufacturing hubs is the people, the personnel.
Yes, people is our key asset, as they say, and we have been focusing on developing our people. Safety comes first. This is the plant which has got a track record of being the first global star site outside of US, first in Asia, and we continue to find ways to keep our people relevant. We have got an engineering team that is based out of Bangalore, which develops tubes.
And I'm assuming when it comes to COVID-19, keeping the supply chain going for that particular piece of equipment alone was absolutely critical.
Oh, absolutely. That was one of the biggest things, not only keeping our plants functional, but making sure every single supplier is also functional.
Now, around this corner should be Zeena Philip, who's the operations manager here in the second plant, and she's going to talk me through a very unique product called an X-ray insert that's made only here in India. Zeena, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good, thank you.
You're the operations manager.
Yes.
You've got a lot of people that you're looking after here. But I wanted to talk to you specifically about this particular product because it's only made here in India, isn't
That's
it?
True.
That's true. It's an X-ray insert. What is it?
Yeah. So these are the X-ray tube inserts where we manufacture here. Consist of anode, cathode, and the glass insert you can see. And these are very complex assemblies which we do here. The anodes are made here, the cathodes are made here, and then when we actually seal with a glass insert and then gets assembled into the tube. And the tubes are precisely the most important vital organ for the imaging piece of the X-ray or a CT equipment what we make. So it consists of a lot of complex assemblies, and it has got a lot of science behind that, and the process is very complex before it gets into a tube.
I'm just about to go and film inside the room, but we need to have special equipment on because
we are getting into a clean room, which is a 10K clean room, and you need to be having all these gears going so that we are not leaving any particles on the products and the process what we are going through. You're good?
Cool.
Very good. This is going to throw air on you, and you are going to be just safe after that.
This one. So it's blowing air on me. I've never been in one of these before. Looks like a jacuzzi without the water. All right, I'm clean. Hi gentlemen, how are you? How difficult are these things to make because you're fusing a glass and a metal combination, right?
Right. Yeah, so it is very complex indeed, and these are highly skilled operators where we actually do the assembly. You can see that here there are multiple grades of glasses, and again a glass to metal sealing which happens here, and it has got a welding operation, and very precise machining and assembly operations before it gets into the product. So we make around 12,000 tubes a year. We ship, Hino, Beijing, Milwaukee, we ship it across the world.
What does the future hold?
I think sky is the limit as we talk in the medtech. There is so much that we can do to serve the customers worldwide. Staying competitive is absolutely critical, and with the focus on the people we have got, I think we can do much more from this country.